So hi, Jason. Glad to see you again today. I know last week we had talked about doing the ABC model and just kind of running through the event itself that you wanted to discuss here, and kind of your thoughts and beliefs around that. So walking through the ABC model, um, specifically what it addresses is the activating event, or the event that brought you here to therapy. And then we'll kind of discuss what thoughts and beliefs that's caused you to think since the experience itself. And then we'll talk about how that impacts your life on a daily basis and kind of how you'd like to reclaim your life in relation to the event.
Okay.
Okay, does that sound good? Good. So starting with the activating event, but why don't you tell me about that day that you were on the water?
So it was just my friends and I on the lake. We always like to go boating and swimming. And it was like kind of closer to shore, but we thought it was fine. There were no signs. It was a no wake zone, so like you're allowed to swim there. And so all of my friends were swimming, and so I wanted to dive into the water, and then I just remember diving into the water, and then I don't remember anything. I was unconscious for a while, and my friends pulled me out. They did call an ambulance, and when I got to the hospital, I just found out that I just like popped my neck, and that was all that happened.
Yes, so it sounds like you were only awake for a small portion of that.
Yeah, I was unconscious for a little while.
And then you woke back up at the hospital, Is that right? Okay. What were your thoughts prior to going out on the water that day?
I mean, my friend's family and I, like every summer, we're always in the water, we're always swimming, we're always going boating. It's something like I grew up doing with my family, and so like I've always just enjoyed it, and it was always just like a thing that we did.
So an activity throughout the years that's
Yeah.
kind of been able to bring you together with friends and family. Okay, great. And then after the event, or after you dove into the water and went unconscious, popped your neck, woke back up in the hospital, what were your thoughts surrounding you?
Just kind of like anytime I think about it, I just like think about swimming and diving, and then I just think about like darkness, and like I feel like, well, my thoughts, I guess, are more, it's gonna happen again, or I mean, it's water and I don't know what's there to hurt me.
So kind of fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
In a way. Okay. What were your thoughts when you woke up in the hospital immediately afterwards?
At first I was confused, and my wife Amy, she was there, and she told me that I dove and I hit a tree stump in the water. And so I was just really confused about why I was there for a while, because I like didn't remember anything.
Right, and especially not being awake for that portion or that trip from the lake to the hospital. I'm sure you were quite a bit confused. So after things kind of settled down and you went home from the hospital, I know you had shared last week that it didn't really affect your health outside of that initial first few hours, first few days. But how has that event impacted your daily life since then?
A lot of just avoidance. I like, if I have to drive somewhere, I'll take the longer route, so like I don't have to be around water, or I don't have to like see it, or even like even just seeing like the road signs, like I always try to even avoid just like the path that leads to the body of water, because they always have like the signs that say like, oh, like in so many miles, and even that just kind of gets to me.
And when you say that it gets to you, what is your experience?
I just, like, my heart starts racing, I just get nauseous, and I just want to, like, kind of get out of the situation as soon as possible.
So feeling the need to almost flee
Yeah.
from just being around water.
Yeah.
Okay. So it does sound a little bit like it is impacting your daily living, just in the way that you don't want to be around water and you come into contact with it on a daily basis on your way to work. Okay, great. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. But I think that covers the ABC model. And then next time we'll explore what we can do to kind of change your behavior around that.
Okay.
So, but thank you for coming in today.